everyone, and welcome back to Gunsmith episode number 10. In the last episode, we took some advice from one of our amazing viewers and we set up ourselves a little bit of a chemicals factory where we are making all of those lovely things that go inside bullets. And what we ended up with is this rather large production line over here, but very simple production line, making nitrocellulose, which will be now progressing to the final stage over here, where we make what's it called? Gun something, isn't it? Gun cotton, which I think is just another cool word for gunpowder. And then, yeah, we're kind of done. The only thing we need to finish off on this one is then do the mechanics, and then hopefully find a way of moving the stock that we have here so that it's available in a different factory. So let's keep going. I mean, if we look at our resources so far, look how much cellulose we've got at the moment. We have got an absolute ton of the stuff as things stand. We are really packing it in a lot. We've run out of cellulose. That's why it's not going up. Yeah, we have. So we are running out of this considerably quicker than I thought we were going to. So actually, we're going to double that again. Okay, and then when we get here, so actually the price for both of them right now is pretty shit. But we'll go ahead and buy some cellulose anyway to get the ball rolling once more. And you can see, look how quickly that is going up. We're making a lot of this stuff at the moment. So we are going to need to be pretty open with this. So here's one thing actually. So when we output, right? So the chemical dispenser is what we need. So we're going to need more chemical dispensers, a lot more, like this, and then it is going to go into a dryer. So what I want to work out first of all, output is gun cotton. Crafting speed is 4. We know these can output at 4 as well. What can these go down to? What's the lowest? They can go down to 2 seconds. That's how quick they can be. And then we can get these to dispense at 2 seconds as well. So like before, we are 1 for 1. The slight downside is that the size of these machines means that we are going to have to be... we're going to have them slightly off from each other. So, okay. Which is fine, I guess, because we need to allow mechanics to get in between them. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little section here. Can probably be a little bit closer than that, like so. And then we are going to go straight in like that. And then from there, they are going to go into recyclers. Okay, and that right there is your entire production line. So what is currently being created over here is going to be spat out of these chemical dispensers straight into a chemical dryer, and there comes your gun cotton, and that will be all she wrote. So all we need to do now is replicate the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to go like that, duplicate. That's right there in terms of distance away. And there you go. That is all it is. That is all it is. So, once again, we're just going to quickly now think about where we're going to move. Why can't I move this? Have I not selected everything? Have we missed something? Interesting, it's not letting me move. Why are you not letting me move the... What is it not selecting? Is there something it's not selected? That's kind of rubbish. Tell you what what about if we delete these, because it doesn't take 2 seconds to reapply these. If I do that, and then right now it will let me. Okay. So we can have a bunch there. And now we can duplicate that. Can we go this way? Oh my god, that is so damn close. Right, okay, in which case, what we need to do is move these, because I think we can do that, and we should be able to get 2 more lines of this. Like that. Right, get these off the selection. Like that. Right, now duplicate, and I think we should be able to. Why can't we go like that? What's the problem there? Is it to do with placement zones? Get rid of that staff area like that. Is that what's getting in the way? No, it's not. It just doesn't like, for whatever reason, it is not a fan of putting that there. Is there a gap in between? There is. So how do you... Can we just make this bigger? Like that. Okay, so we've got... They're overlapping factory areas, but in theory... that should be okay. Aha, it was going to let me then. Now we just get rid of these. We don't need these. And hopefully it's going to let me at last. Do that and duplicate. Please let me, you can put them next to each other. We love to see that. There you go. Right, we've got a fuck ton of machines. Holy shit. This is a very efficient, busy warehouse. I just think we're literally producing, out of all of this, all these machines is to produce one item. Granted, a lot of that item, but one item alone. I just had a horrible thought, though. Please tell me, where's my first set? Oh, I'm gonna have to go through every fucking machine and change the... Right, okay, I need to find a shortcut. There has to be a shortcut for this. Controls. Oh, I think we're gonna have to. Right, well, obviously I won't be showing you this, but I am now going to spend all day doing all of this. And we need to bring them all down. I think it's to 2 seconds, isn't it? I think. Is it 2 seconds? It is. Right, I'll be back in a moment, everybody. I'm sure you don't want to watch me do this. Right, so we've got, so far, we've got all the machines' timings up to date. However, we've hit a little snag, because whilst apparently all these belts seem to connect up fine, as you can see, and all the other ones have done their thing as well, even these dryers to here. However, when I try and go from a chemical dispenser into here, I get invalid placement. And I honestly and truly could not tell you why. I can only think it's got something to do with the floor placements and the whole factory area that's kind of assigned here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can try moving. It's not going to let me do it, is it, with the old these belts? I'm just going to try shifting it just a smidge to the left. That is as close as I dare get it. Are you going to now allow me to do this? Yes, you are. I think fuck for that. Well, that one did anyway. Oh. Okay, well, only one of them did. Apparently that one was okay. The rest of them, not so much. Even when I place that all the way over there, still no good. What about if I come all the way this way? Yeah, see, look, it doesn't like me placing here. I think this is why. If I did that over there, yeah, it works. Okay, so it's something to do with that floor space. Might have to get a little bit more creative then with this one if it's going to be a bit of a bitch. Can we move that lot here? And then this lot just move round like that. Doesn't look as tidy, which is frustrating to me. There's not much I can do though. It's going to need to kind of go there. I think that's the only way we're going to get it. I mean, we're probably never going to need to come back to this factory ever again after we get this up and running. So let's just take the pain. Hang on a minute. All the way over here, and there we go. Right, and now hopefully here we go. Right, now these should all be set up as per. It's not ideal. Yeah, we're gonna need a fuck ton more power, aren't we, and stuff. I think we are going to need to take these water ones, stick them there, and then allow us to build the power out like this, and then we've got a ton of heat, but we're going to do this anyway, and then we can just get rid of the ones we don't need afterwards. suspect we're going to need yet more water. Like that. Okay. Now we need some line management. 1, 2. We probably are going to need more than 3, but we'll put in 3 for now. Okay, right. So this guy, he's going to look after this line. I'm hoping I can get all of these on board. Was that all of them? Oh my god, perfect. There's 16 machines there in each one. How bloody outstanding is that? Nice, and then... Okay, right. Power on, power on, power on. Off you go, my pretties. And there we go. I'm going to repaint that floor because it is annoying me. So we still do have more room, which is makes the factory look a bit rubbish because it just looks like it's just not quite utilised all the space. But what we have done is maximise. I think we've just about maximised efficiency. I had a thought actually what we could have done. We probably didn't need all of these chemical dispensers. What we could have done is achieved effectively the same thing by having one and then have it just dispense really quickly and go into one that would split that out into 2 to feed into these chemical machines and stuff like that. So we could have done it better, but I feel like actually visually pleasing. This is a visually, sorry, more pleasing layout, even if it is probably costing us 3 or 4 times as much in maintenance costs. But that's aside. We don't care about things like that. However, what we now need, not the repair tool, is we are going to need a tool station or 2. So we're going to put these over here like so. And then we're going to have one mechanic who's going to look after each one of these patrols. So you will start from here, good sir. You come all the way up here. Then you're going to go all the way down here. You're just going to go up and down in a lovely little zigzag pattern. Fix anything along the way. There we go. So one mechanic can do that, and then we'll have another patrol where it is going to be exactly the same. He will start there. He will come all the way down here and zigzag between all of these machines here. And he will marvel at the brilliance of my... Oh, actually, can he even get down there? Well, he doesn't need to, actually, does he? He doesn't need to go all that way around. That's fine, because he's covering both sides. Like that. So that's one there. Then we're going to have... can he fit down in between? Yes, he can. So we can do another similar zigzaggy style patrol route here. Save one of those. And then one guy's going to start here. Come all the way down. Bosh. Done. And then finally, last but not least, you'll have you starting here. Come along here. Bosh. Bosh. Just like that. And one for you. So we're going to need 5 mechanics. This one I'm going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to now build out the staff room because that's going to start getting real busy. My lovely staff room. Look at that. Another TV on the wall there. They don't really have much stuff, do they, aesthetically in this game? Like that's literally as good as you can make your staff room. Yeah, staff room look. That's it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. So that. Look at the amount of gun cotton we have got already. Holy shit. Now, here's the thing, right? From an efficiency point of view, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. Okay? Over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. So we've inadvertently matched up the number of machines. So actually, I think what we need to do, bearing in mind, we have to. What we've got to try and do is. One of the belts isn't working there. What we've got to try and do is work out efficiencies between the two lines. So at the moment, over here, this is pumping out 1 every 3 seconds, and this is in turn pumping out 2 every 3 seconds, so 1 every second and a half. Because obviously we'll end up with a backlog of stuff here. So what we could do, because it's going to produce 1 for 1. Is actually slow these machines down. So put these back to every 4 seconds. Put these to 4 seconds. And output every 2 seconds. That means we're getting 2 of these nitrocelluses every, or one a second is basically what we're saying here. And this is going to produce. In fact, yeah, it's not quite that simple, is it? I'm getting my maths wrong as per usual. It's crafting 1 every 2 seconds. Oh, no, that's fine because we're outputting every 2 seconds. No, that's fine. We're getting 1 every 2 seconds, but it's going to output 2. So by the time it's done the 2, it'll be 4 seconds. No, that is right. That is right. So once again, I'm going to have to go around and edit all of these machines to slow down how quickly this spits out its stuff. So that it's in line with those other machines. And hopefully that means we are about as efficient as we can be. Certainly not massively quick. But we've got enough machines churning out stuff that we are going to have a huge, huge surplus of gun cotton come the end of this. See, was it always 4? It was always 4 seconds. We can just click this button. Well, that's lovely. Not quite with that one there. Right, there we go. That is all of the machines now. Just going over and just double checking all of them. Churning out. These outside ones churning out every 4 seconds. And these ones over here should all be doing the same. Lovely. Oh, these ones aren't. There we go. Right, in theory now, that should be fine. So what we should see is these kind of basically hovering around the exact same number. one should never go up more than the other, in theory now. Yeah, and there we go. So what now? So now, the final part of this episode is working out how we go about getting what we've got here into the global supply. So we need to somehow get it to an intermediate item. Is that what it's saying? By intermediate item, does that mean it's been boxed? Let's test the theory. How am I going to test the theory? Intermediate boxing. Here we go, look. So I think we have to move it from there into there. We don't... have we got a spare on one of these? Gonna run into that same damn problem, aren't we? Have to move this somewhere else. Literally just want to put it in here just to test. So you output gun cotton. Into there. That has to go into there. That's not powered on either. Right. So that's how we get it into the global stock. Then we've got to turn it into intermediate boxing and then transfer to global stock. So, where the fuck are we going to put those machines in this here? Might have to be over in this corner. Are we going to run into the same problem if we put stuff in that corner? We might do. Just have those two. Let's get rid of that one. Let's just quickly get rid of those. And what we're going to do, move that over here. Oh man, we're gonna need more of these though. This is the thing. The fact that we've got this issue over here is really, the fact that we can't build over here is really irritating. Maybe if we can build one last zone over here to build in, maybe we can get away with it. I feel like we're going to need to... These are going to need to be spitting out quickly. So we're going to need quite a few of these. 5. That's an odd number. That's kind of annoying. If we bring that forward, that means the mechanic can get behind it to repair it. And then we need that. For one of those. Before it goes into one of those, and then into the boxing machine. So can we connect all this up? That's the question. That's the point. Yeah, we don't actually need that other one, do we? Just need one more of those, really. Could struggle here. I think we could struggle here. Just got a horrible feeling this is going to try and be a real twat. Yeah, I knew it's going to be that bit, isn't it? See if we can do it like that. And this isn't ideal by any means. Okay, if you're going to play silly buggers. What we need to do is take all of those machines. All of these off that line control. Give it one of its own. This guy up here is going to be very fucking lonely. Right, so we're getting there. Sorry, I've been a bit quiet there, just trying to deal with that, trying to get my head around how this was all going to work, and kind of worried that it was going to break in some way, shape or form. But what we're at the point now is we've got 6 of these machines spitting out gun cotton fairly quickly now, with the idea that we're going to start getting these into that boxing machine. It's going to start spitting out loads of boxes. Why is that not going in now? Is that not where it goes after intermediate boxing? Or is it because we don't have these? Yes, okay, that's why. So we're going to build loads of stacks then, because we need a fairly substantial area, you would think, for this. So that will start boxing them up. There's so much gun cotton to box up, man. We really need more. We need more of them boxing machines to help with that. That isn't enough. I don't know how else we could do it. And it kind of works just sat over there. The problem is it's gonna be a bit slow. There's no way of effectively speeding it up outside of putting more chemical sensors, but you can't put any in because it doesn't let you. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm not so sure what to do for the best there. We definitely need more of this. May have to... Trouble is that the rest of this is linked up so perfectly now. So effectively every 2 seconds we are producing 4, 8, 12, 16. We've got producing 24 gun cotton. 12 every second. And over here at the moment, we're only doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 every second. So we need this and this again to keep up with demand. To keep up with the amount we're making. Otherwise, it will just continue to pile up. So I'll have a think about how we go about that between episodes. Maybe I can just move shit around a little bit over here. I don't know. We'll have a little play and I'll see what I can do in between episodes, and when we come back we'll explain and see what we're going to do next. On the assumption I can get all that fixed and we're in a position that gun cotton is now a steady resource. It's going into the global stock, which is great. I mean, I suppose... actually, there's an idea. I could move all of the power over here into this corner and have that production line here in this corner with another one. That could be the way out. Okay, I'll have a play with that in between episodes. That's probably not something you need to see, but ultimately I'm just going to be creating that over there. Maybe I'll do it in the next episode, maybe I won't. But yeah, been a lot of fun jumping back in. Now that we've got this chemical factory set up, it's taken us a thick end of 2 episodes to do it. We are in a position now where we can go back to our weapons factory or our firearms factory and, you know, basically change the entire thing, take out the chemical production part of it, and move on into the just all-out production, full-scale production. Sorry, let me just fix this because this is annoying me. Why is that not going in? Oh, it's a freaking output set to it, that's why. There we go. Right, sorry, just lost my train of thought. So yeah, so we'll go back to the factory in the next episode. We'll change up the entire production line, take out the chemical creation part of it, because now we've got that coming from here. And then we will get into full-scale production of bullets into that area. One thing I probably should have done while we were playing today is actually just go and research some more bullets. Get those done, get all these bullets out of the way. Maybe go into whatever those are. Those are production bullets or shotgun shells, yeah. And then, in the not-too-distant future, we can then start thinking about explosives and guns. And eventually, vehicular warfare. A little way off, though, for that. We've still got some clothing stuff we can probably have a look at as well. Maybe we make this the first series where I actually really follow this all the way through and build fucking everything. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Would you like to see me follow this one all the way through and get to the very end, effectively, and build everything? So, thank you very much for watching. Like the video, comment down below with your thoughts, sub for more, and we'll see you all in the next one.